What many people with diabetes don't realize is that a simple sleep mistake they make every single night could be sabotaging their blood sugar control more than the foods they eat. Welcome back to Health Treatment Center, where we break down the science behind better health. I'm here to share evidence-based information that can help you make informed decisions about your wellness journey. Recent research from Harvard Medical School shows that this one sleep habit can increase morning blood glucose levels by up to 40%, and most people have no idea they're doing it. Before we dive deeper into this discovery, does this make sense so far? Type yes below. And if you want more evidence-based health content like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let me share what happened to Maria, a 52-year-old teacher from Texas who contacted our Health Treatment Center community. Despite following her diabetes management plan perfectly, eating the right foods, taking her medication as prescribed, and exercising regularly, her morning blood sugar readings were consistently high. Her doctor was puzzled because everything else looked good on paper. Then we discovered her sleep mistake, and within 2 weeks of making one simple change, her morning glucose readings dropped by an average of 38 points. The sleep mistake we're talking about isn't about how many hours you sleep, although that matters too. It's not about sleep apnea, though that's also important for blood sugar management. The mistake is much more subtle and affects almost 70% of adults with diabetes without them knowing it. This discovery came from a groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism that followed over 800 participants with type 2 diabetes for 6 months. Here's what the researchers found. When you expose yourself to bright lights, especially blue light from phones, tablets, computers, or even bright overhead lights within 2 hours of bedtime, you disrupt your circadian rhythm in a way that directly impacts glucose metabolism. Your body has an internal clock that controls when hormones like insulin and cortisol are released. When this clock gets confused by late-night light exposure, it creates what scientists call circadian misalignment. During circadian misalignment, your body starts producing cortisol at the wrong times. Cortisol is a stress hormone that naturally raises blood sugar to give you energy when you need it. Normally, cortisol levels should be lowest at night and highest in the morning. But when your circadian rhythm is disrupted by light exposure, cortisol gets released throughout the night, steadily raising your blood glucose while you sleep. Who else has struggled with unexplained high morning blood sugar readings? Share your experience in the comments below, because understanding this connection has helped thousands of people in our Health Treatment Center community better manage their glucose levels naturally. The blue light from screens is particularly problematic because it has the strongest impact on melatonin production. Melatonin isn't just a sleep hormone, it also plays a crucial role in insulin sensitivity. When blue light suppresses melatonin production, your cells become more resistant to insulin, meaning your body needs to produce more insulin to process the same amount of glucose. This creates a cascade effect that can keep your blood sugar elevated for hours. The Harvard study showed that participants who used electronic devices within 2 hours of bedtime had morning glucose readings that were on average 34 points higher than those who avoided screens before bed. Even more interesting, when the same participants used blue light blocking glasses or switched to dim red lighting 2 hours before bedtime, their morning readings improved significantly within just 1 week. But here's where it gets really fascinating. The researchers also found that the type of light matters just as much as the timing. Bright white LED lights, which are common in most homes, have a similar effect to blue light from screens. Even reading under a bright bedside lamp can disrupt your glucose metabolism if the light is too intense. Before I reveal the specific protocol that helped Maria and hundreds of others in our Health Treatment Center community, if this information has been helpful so far, give this video a like. It really helps us reach more people who could benefit from this evidence-based approach to better health. The solution is what sleep researchers call light hygiene, and it's specifically designed to support healthy circadian rhythms and optimal glucose metabolism. The protocol has 3 simple steps that work together to reset your body's internal clock and improve insulin sensitivity naturally. Step 1 is implementing the 2-hour electronic sunset. This means turning off all phones, tablets, computers, and televisions at least 2 hours before your planned bedtime. If you absolutely must use a device during this time, use blue light blocking glasses that filter at least 90% of blue light. The key is consistency. Your body needs the same light exposure pattern every single night to maintain proper circadian rhythm. Step 2 involves creating optimal lighting conditions in your evening environment. Switch to warm, dim lighting throughout your home after sunset. Red light bulbs or salt lamps are ideal because they don't interfere with melatonin production. Keep the lighting dim enough that you can see safely, but bright enough that you don't strain your eyes. The goal is to signal to your body that it's time to start preparing for sleep and optimal hormone production. Step 3 is morning light exposure to reinforce your natural circadian rhythm. Within 30 minutes of waking up, expose yourself to bright natural light for at least 15 minutes. It's still dark outside, use a bright light therapy lamp that produces at least 10,000 lux. This morning light exposure helps set your internal clock and ensures that cortisol and insulin are released at the right times throughout the day. The participants in the Harvard study who followed this 3-step protocol saw remarkable improvements in their glucose control. Average morning blood sugar readings dropped by 32 points within 2 weeks. Hemoglobin A1C levels, which measure long-term blood sugar control, improved by an average of 0.7% over 3 months. Sleep quality scores increased by 41%, and participants reported feeling more energetic during the day. Comment ready if you're going to try this light hygiene protocol starting tonight. And if you know someone with diabetes who struggles with morning blood sugar spikes, please share this video with them. This information could make a real difference in their daily glucose management. What makes this approach so powerful is that it works with your body's natural systems rather than against them. When your circadian rhythm is properly aligned, insulin sensitivity improves naturally, cortisol is released at optimal times, and your metabolism functions more efficiently. This isn't about adding another medication or supplement. It's about removing the environmental factors that disrupt your body's natural glucose regulation. Here's what Maria told us after implementing the light hygiene protocol. I wish I had known about this connection between light and blood sugar years ago. My morning readings went from averaging 170 to consistently staying below 130. My energy levels improved, I sleep better, and my doctor was amazed at my 3-month lab results. The best part is how simple it was to implement. The research shows that this approach is particularly effective for people with type 2 diabetes. But it can also benefit those with pre-diabetes or anyone concerned about maintaining healthy blood sugar levels. The key is understanding that light exposure affects every cell in your body through your circadian rhythm, and when this rhythm is disrupted, glucose metabolism suffers. It's important to note that this information is for educational purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. Always consult with your healthcare professional before making changes to your diabetes management plan. Individual results may vary, and this information is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. If you have a medical emergency, contact your doctor or emergency services immediately. The Health Treatment Center provides educational content only, and we are not replacing your healthcare provider. What was your biggest takeaway from today's video? Share it in the comments below. Subscribe to Health Treatment Center for more science-backed health content.
Ow.
I'll see you in the next video, where we'll explore another. Evidence-based approach to supporting your metabolic health naturally.